Hey guys, welcome back to the Holly and Adriana podcast. I'm excited to finally fix all of the technical issues that we had
Yes.
and do this podcast. This is the second one, so here we go.
Yes. And we were determined to get to it today, despite
Yeah,
all of the technical
finally.
difficulties.
Thank you, Chromebook.
Yeah,
Literally, the
yeah,
universe was like, how bad do you want to do this?
yeah.
Prove it to
It was
me.
testing us for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. So, what are we going to talk about today? We've all been kind of well, I guess we'll talk about that. I guess we'll do this. I don't know. What are we going to do today? Does our moderator have some questions for us? Help us
Yeah,
out.
Well,
moderator.
I'd like to kick things off with a funny story that Adriana
Okay.
can tell.
All right.
Oh, okay. We're going to kick things off with weird moments while I guess weird moments in general, because I want to be able to spin it off onto you next so you can tell some of yours, but just like weird moments while getting our content for our business.
In
So,
public,
okay, well,
weird
yeah,
public
I guess
moments.
Holly has some of those too. So, that I
Like,
can even remember. So,
yeah, dealing with weirdos in public or something happened that was crazy in
yeah.
Oh,
public.
okay.
So, um, absolutely one of our most recent, craziest moments, was that we were out doing our clubbing content. We were at our favorite bar, and I was waiting because someone had to run off to the restroom. So not run off, like he had to run. No, but he just needed to use the restroom. So I was
Yeah.
waiting. I'm there just relaxing, listening to music, enjoying myself, and hanging out, waiting for him. And then as I'm sitting there, on the last seat on the end of the bar nearest to the restroom, I'm sitting there and he comes around the corner with this weirdest face, like something just happened. And I was like, oh, what happened? And he's like, I don't know, we just got to get out of here. I was like, what? So we get up, we leave, we go outside, and I'm like, I need an explanation. Like,
happened?
what the heck? And he's
Yeah.
like, I walked into the men's bathroom. He says he opens the door and there's three guys in there, and there's some guy standing behind another guy, holding his got his arms like this, and the other guy's holding his arms up, and there's another dude just watching, and then he opens the door and they're all just looking at him, just froze.
It was like a moment frozen in time.
They're all
And
We all,
then,
nobody
stared at
said,
her?
they're all giving this look bruh, no,
well,
this
first,
is not what you think.
I don't know what it was. It probably wasn't nobody everybody had their clothes on. Let's just say that.
But literally,
Okay.
he just sees this and closes the door,
So I don't know-
comes around the corner to me, and he's like, "We
Maybe-
gotta go."
Maybe they were just bros wrestling in the bathroom. I'll never know what I saw that day. And no one said anything. I just walked in, and everyone stopped what they were doing, and everyone just stared at me, and I was staring at them, and I just slowly backed off and closed the door.
Literally, they're gonna know who we are in Ybor, and they'll be following me and be commenting.
Bro, we were just wrestling.
Yeah, is there something wrong with me though? Because I probably would just glance and then I would just go to the restroom and wash my hands.
Holly, yes, you would.
Like-
Yeah.
Yeah, literally nothing happened. I wouldn't look twice, wouldn't blink twice. I think.
But it's a one-person restroom.
Okay, yeah,
It's
no,
one. There's a
I-
toilet and a sink.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well-
She's
Oh,
like, I'm just
okay.
gonna go.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
would
don't
just
mind
go.
me.
Well, I also felt weird though because they stopped what they were
Is
doing.
there something wrong with me? Because I would just be like, if you don't mind, I just need to use the restroom really quick.
Yeah, y'all go about your
Yeah,
business.
then, yeah. So in the eyes, probably is there something mentally wrong with me? Because I would just continue. I'd be like,
I know you would,
Sorry,
Holly.
like, if this is for a site, I'll sign the form, the consent, because I'm in the background and I know that you have to have anyone on screen
Yeah.
sign the consent. So if that's what you need here, I
You
can
need
do
the
that
consent.
really quick. But other than that, I just need to use the restroom. But like,
Literally.
I would not be scarred, shocked, and just be like,
It was just like one of those
excuse
like
me, please.
where
Yeah.
like even if it was girls, but like dudes seeing each other doing something that didn't look the way that it was supposed to.
No, it was the fact that they stopped. If they would have just kept on
They're
doing
just
whatever
like,
they were doing, I would have just kept on doing whatever I was doing, and it wouldn't have bothered me. But they all
Yeah,
stopped and
yeah. I
like they
mean,
got like I caught them red-handed. I'm like, bro, I don't care what
yeah.
you're doing. Just get out of my way. And I had to leave.
you just
And
closed the door
I just, yeah, all slow. And they let me leave too. They should have said, bro, it's not what you think. But
Yeah, no, you can use the bathroom.
Sometimes it hits guys a different way though. When they see that stuff, it affects them a little bit different than like me seeing it. I don't know. It depends on the guy too, but like some guys, they don't want to see that stuff, I guess.
well, I don't necessarily want to see that. But
Yeah.
the way they reacted makes me think that they were doing what I think they were doing.
I think beyond all of that,
Yeah.
like, because that's
Yeah,
like
we're-
taboo stuff we can't get into on socials. But in any case, it was just one of those hilarious, awkward moments, like something
Yeah.
out of like Wanderlust, where you like awkwardly walk into
That's a
something.
good movie, by the
Oh
way.
yeah. We were just
I know.
talking about that because like we were saying how not too many people know about it, right? And it's just like
How do you
this
not know?
hilarious movie.
Paul Rudd is hilarious. I love all
Yeah.
of his movies. He is so
Same.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember the name of. This is 40. It's called like
Oh,
This is
yeah.
40. That is so
I
good.
think we
That is
watch it
so
like too much.
funny.
Even though we're like, like we're not gonna be like the typical 40-year-old, but when we watch
Yeah.
it, we're like dying laughing. Like it's hilarious.
I love when he's
Yeah.
pulling the cupcake out of the sink. Well, he's like,
Oh,
I'm not even
yeah.
gonna eat it. I'm not even gonna eat
She's
it.
like,
Throws it in the
look, I'm
sink.
putting soap and water and all kinds of things
And then he
on
eats
it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
digs
doing
it out.
this. I'm gonna eat this. Yeah, that's so funny.
If I'm being honest, I've been guilty of similar actions.
Not that bad.
Not exactly that,
Dang.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to be judged. Yeah, that was really funny though. But stuff in public. Where I live, everyone has been really cool. Now I have two stories. I mean, one in the city. I was in my underwear. I was in bra and underwear. And like I mean, why would I not be in my bra and underwear in the middle of the city in a public park? Like, isn't everybody?
Isn't
That's the
everybody?
thing, right? Like, this is normal, right? Anyways, but I was. This guy walks by with his dog, and he was practically breaking his neck trying to see me as the dog's just
Yeah.
continuing on, and I'm like, "You can take a picture." He's like, "I can." I'm like, "Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm out here. I'm here." Clearly, I don't mind if
Yeah.
anyone looks at me. So go ahead. And he was so excited, and he took his camera out. Yeah, and he just, did his thing. So that was cool.
That's
Huh?
Oh, I was going to say that's an interesting thing that you just mentioned in that you had said to him, that's fine if you want to get a picture, because
Yeah.
you often hear about like either girls that are like dressing showy and then they're like, ah, when somebody looks at them, or you hear
Yeah.
guys saying to girls that are showing like, well, you probably just get mad if everybody's looking at you and all of this stuff. And I've just always been on that side of the coin where like you're saying that it's like, obviously I'm doing this. Like
Yeah.
obviously I'm like, want you to look and all of this stuff. So if someone's looking, if someone wants a photo, or as long as they're not actually being like creepy about it, but like, just being open and being like, communicating about it. But it's like, I'm never going to be like, oh my God, like with this dress, like, oh my God, you were looking? What's wrong with you? You're a creep. Like, what?
Yeah,
Like, I would never say
exactly.
that. So I feel like,
No.
yeah,
If
I
you're
just,
normal, and I don't feel like I'm threatened by
yeah,
you,
yeah,
and you're just a nice
100%.
guy
Yeah.
or girl, then sure, take a picture. I don't care.
Right. No creepy behavior.
Yeah. No, so that's been the response in the city. And as you know, I don't live in the city. I live in a small town,
Yeah.
and they're not so nice around here. I've had a couple of issues. One time I was in Walmart, and I did have my tripod, and it's just a little skinny, small little thing. I had it in the cart, and I was just hitting the record button, but I was buying stuff. It's not like I was just at Walmart for that purpose. But we might as well do two things at once, right? So that's what I did. I was like picking items out, and I had a sports bra on, and that went to like here and showed most of my stomach, maybe a tad bit of cleavage, not like today. And it's a little worse today. By the way, let me know if I'm
Better,
like
a
falling
little better
out, if I
today.
need to like adjust things. But yeah. Um, but yeah, so I was wearing the sports bra and the yoga pants, and a woman came up behind me with her son, and she's dragging him. She's like, "Don't look at her. You know, there are children in here." And she was yelling at me. So that was one thing. And then another time I mean, if you think this is bad, like it was bad. Like I couldn't believe I was walking into Home Depot like this. I don't remember what I was wearing. It was red. You might know the outfit if you've seen
I think I do,
my
yeah.
reel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I told you about it. I was a disturbance. I was asked to leave, and I got into an argument with the woman, and I pulled out my phone. She worked there, and I was like, "Let me see the handbook," and she was like, "No." So we got into it.
You went there, Holly.
Yes, of course. She's like, "There's no filming in here." And I was like, "Really? I can understand if you don't want me filming prices to like price compare, and you don't want footage of the store or your customers, but I'm on an aisle alone and I'm buying something. I'm a customer, and you're telling me that I can't take a selfie of myself." And she's like, "That's exactly what I'm telling you." And I was like, "So let me see the handbook." She's like, "No." I was like, "Let me see it." "No." And I was like, "I'm gonna put you on TikTok. You wanna go viral?" And I pulled my phone out and recorded her. I showed her how unattractive she was. It was a thing. So, but I left.
That's
Did you ever,
hilarious that you like challenged her and came back at it.
did you ever
Yeah.
post
Hit her
that?
with it.
That would have been an interesting TikTok.
I did. I think I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I think I did. Yeah.
I love Karen
I
TikToks.
have yet to
They're
like
great.
challenge any of my Karens because they do happen, but I just tend to like, oh, you're a nut, and just I'm not gonna waste my
Yeah.
energy but some of them are fun to mess with.
Yeah. I was just in the mood. Usually I just move on. Like the neighbor behind me, I
Yeah.
haven't said a word to her since she pulled her crap.
Yeah, we actually had an incident where I was down in Clearwater Beach, and we were doing our shoot, and I was doing my bikini tops with the bouncing and everything. But we
with the
were
mouse,
so
of
there's
course.
like on the road there's restaurants, and then there's like a Starbucks, and then there's a restaurant next to the Starbucks, and so there
Mhm.
Starbucks was closed. So we're in front of Starbucks. It's like nobody there, empty,
Oh.
but literally like there's a little wall divider, and there's a restaurant, and there's people sitting
Mhm.
at the tables. So that was another situation where we had like the older lady like filming and like gawking at
Yeah.
me, and and then the waitress comes out, and she's like, "Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to leave." And I'm like thinking to myself, like, "Come again? Like this is Starbucks property, not yours. Like we're not
Yeah.
bothering anyone here at Starbucks. We're in public. This is a public place, like for me to be sitting here filming, doing whatever I want, as
Yeah.
long as I'm
Yeah.
obviously not like breaking the law."
Right.
And so yeah, she just like kept going on and on. "You're gonna need to leave. You need to leave." And I was like, "We're not,
No.
this is not like for you to tell me what to be doing here," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And anyway, we just left because we didn't, want to
We didn't want
sit
to go
there with
in.
them interrupting the shoot and all of this stuff,
Yeah.
whatever. Let's just keep moving. And then we were walking past the restaurant, and the lady's still with her phone. And that was another one where he's like, "I see you filming," and da, da, da. He always says that to
Oh
them.
my gosh.
But I'm just always like, I don't want to start problems with people. Like I'm on that
No.
trip. Like I'd rather just like keep my peace and keep doing what I'm doing and just
Yeah.
whatever. And also I know that what I'm doing is not necessarily like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And I
Yeah.
know that that's not always the most pleasant thing when you're trying to like sit with your man or whatever, like having a dinner or lunch or whatever. Like, you don't necessarily want some girl over there like going to town. So I'm like, I get it. I get it. Okay. If you're going to just
Yeah.
freak out about it, like, I get it.
Yeah.
So, I just go about my business, but yeah, we've had our share of people like not happy with what I'm doing type thing,
Yeah.
so,
Mhm.
but yeah, or people laughing. I've gotten
Yeah.
that. I've had people laughing, or even like at the club, I've had like, some dude like standing off to the side, like mocking me. And I'm like, I'm probably making like 6, 7 times more money than you. So
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm
Or
going to keep
laughing sooner.
going, laugh it
Yeah.
up. I'm going to like keep doing this. So
Yeah.
yeah, you laugh,
People,
I'll make money. So,
yeah.
keep it up.
People are uncomfortable with confidence, though.
Yeah, right,
They
right.
are. It makes them
Let's hear
uncomfortable.
more on that, Holly, because I want to hear more about what you have to say about that.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, just like
Just
say more about it. I think that's a great topic to cover. Just that people struggle with being around other people that are confident.
well, if you're not confident, and misery loves company.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, they want you to be
we know
miserable
that we
too.
yeah, we know that someone that's miserable doesn't want to see someone else succeed. We know that.
Hmm.
They love to watch the fall,
Yeah.
but they also are uncomfortable with confidence, seeing someone else be confident.
Right.
They wish that they had that, and it makes them uncomfortable. They're
Yeah.
like, shouldn't you be embarrassed? I'm embarrassed.
Right.
So I just think
That's
that they're uncomfortable with it. It hits a pain point, when they see that you just don't care.
right.
Nothing phases you. Mhm.
It can be a self-projection type thing, like you
Exactly.
said,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
yes, it can be like that it's highlighting to them where they're not and where they would like to be, you know?
Yeah. Both.
Yeah.
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 Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one struck a chord with me because yeah, I
Yeah.
do like see a lot of that, like where like I mentioned before that I do like especially on my dancing reels, I get like just a
Mhm.
ton of women commenting on there, which I'm like working on, which we were going to talk about the different things that we're working on, like retargeting
Yeah.
our audience and everything. But
Mhm.
yeah, too many women like that, like the ones that are sitting at the restaurants or at the beach, like filming me and trying to like talk down to me or make me look stupid or something. I don't know if that's what they're
Right.
hoping
They
to
want
do.
to try to bring you down to
Yeah,
their
to their
level.
level.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get tons of that on the dancing reels. And so, yeah, I am trying to like branch out, diversify my content so that I can target it more towards the audience that I am
Well,
trying to
let's face
target.
it, it's not just the Karens in the comments. It's tough doing what we do. We want to be cutesy and we
Yeah.
want to bring thirst traps, but we get in trouble on social media.
Yeah.
And I get questions all the time. The guys in the comments are like, "You never turn
Oh
around.
my
You're
gosh,
the
I was
they
gonna
call
mention
us
that because literally that's all I've been getting lately is like, oh, you never turn around. Oh, you got nothing. Oh, da da da. Da. And I'm like,
they call
bro,
us
like read the
us as in
TOS. Like,
us as in myself and my friends, you included. They call us the no booty crew.
oh God.
Yeah, that's
We're
what
the unlucky crew that the algorithm decided not you. It's like
no,
you're
I
not
think
allowed.
yeah, well, what they don't understand, all of these girls, that you see constantly, posting like a song and turning around, and you're like, oh, but they're posting it.
They're slipping through the cracks.
Is
Sorry,
something
I'm
slipping
just
through?
saying no. I'm saying the girls that are able to turn around. Sorry, I'm really bad with puns, okay?
Oh, the cracks.
They're
Get it?
slipping through the cracks
The crack.
of the algorithm. Oh, Holly got it.
I got it.
It took me a minute, but I got
They're
there.
literally slipping through the cracks. Oh my goodness. I got tears.
I
Oh,
together.
Goosebumps.
Okay.
I literally
Yeah.
just cracked myself up with that one.
No, did you see what happened? I'm like,
Oh
they
no.
are? You
I
didn't
know,
touch
yes. I was like, no, Holly, you're good.
her? That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah, no.
I
Oh,
was
I guess
like,
I'm
they
all
are.
alone. I'm all alone in my humor.
I'm very paranoid because I'm like, is
I
this
thought more
okay?
people like me than
Speaking
they do.
of
No.
speaking of like being appropriate on social media, like they're falling through the cracks.
No. I'm like giving you code for.
Yes. Okay, so going back to the booty crew,
Right. So
the no
that's
booty crew.
yeah.
All of these girls, that the guys see showing their stuff, like confidently turning around in a thong. It's not that we're not confident in that same
Oh, I'd
attire.
be
It's that
doing yeah.
within minutes to hours to days, we will get that video flagged, and they'll make us remove it, and then they will shadow ban the rest of
Yeah.
our content.
Yeah.
So I would just rather not do that. Like I want to keep my account. I want
No,
to,
yeah.
and the only way to do that is to follow the rules. So that's why you don't see us unless we're in pants turning around, unfortunately.
Yeah, I
And
literally can't do any of it. I have tried
yeah,
different ways. I've tried in pants, I've tried in like skirts that don't go too high. I've tried bathing suits, I've tried everything, and I'm not even doing anything wild. I'm
yeah,
literally
no,
just walking away or standing there or whatever, looking at
yeah,
some birds like
right. We're like,
and they're like,
hanging out.
"No."
I know.
Nuts. And I'm
Yeah, they're
like,
like,
"All right."
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, so to your point, like you want to get away from the dancing stuff because it does. I mean, depending on the video, some of the
Well,
stuff can be
yeah.
flat.
So we have been, and that's another thing is that a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people are like, they're constantly commenting on how weird, like, my husband's dancing is, or how he has a lack of expression, or he's bored, or he's not like passionate, or he's
Um,
not affectionate, all this stuff. Bro, again, look at the like terms of service, look at the community guidelines
yeah.
for Instagram, like there are limitations to what you can do and what you're not going to get flagged for. Yes, you might see it somewhere else on Instagram. That does not mean that A, it's going to stay up forever, B, that they're not getting flagged for it, or C, that they're slipping through the cracks, that the
Well, we
algorithm
have to
just hasn't caught up
remember.
with it.
Yeah, I
So
mean, well, what these guys don't understand because they are not creators.
exactly.
Um,
Yeah.
they're not making the content, so they don't know the rules. But also, the reality gets a little distorted, and there's a little bit of confusion because they're going from Instagram to a site that starts with an O and
Yeah.
you know ends with an S. Second word starts with an F. Yeah. Anyways, they're going over there and they're bouncing between that and another site that starts with a P, and you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. So it all just like bleeds together. And they're like, what do you mean you can't bear all? And it's like,
Right.
remember, sir, we're on Instagram or we're on YouTube or whatever. So I think they get a little confused.
Yeah, I wonder too if they're not forgetting sometimes which
Yeah.
platform they're on.
Yes.
They're like, whoops.
Yeah. I have. Oh my gosh. So I had to
Or is it
and
Twitter or is it IG? Because that
I
is a huge difference too.
I know. So let me tell you, don't post when you're tired. Here's why.
Oh, I know. I know your story, but tell it.
Remind you. Yeah. So I was tired and I was like, it was like 11 o'clock at night and I was like, no, I need one more post. So I did, and I meant to post on Twitter, and it was a picture of me. I think I was in underwear and I didn't have a top on, and I was looking back at the camera, seductively smiling, and
You're like, post.
yeah, yeah, yes. Yeah, and the underwear barely covered my booty cheeks. And again, no top, and you can see just a little bit of side. And I went to bed. And I woke up in the morning and I had a violation. And I'm like, what did I do? I posted it on Instagram. So I was
You're
able
like
to
instant heart attack.
oh, they were all over my ass. Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't good. I was able to fix it and I never made that mistake again. But yeah, like we're doing so many things at once and we're overloaded and we are overworked. I know that's hard to believe, but we are. And we have a lot going on. And so I think I was just like worn out and wasn't paying attention and whoopsies, not doing that again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy the amount of like wake up and stress.
Yeah,
Wake up stress. Wake up stress.
yeah,
It's like
exactly.
it's not all like worth complaining about. I mean, obviously it's like a
No.
lifestyle that's worth stressing for. It's
Oh,
like when
right.
I was talking to my surgeon cuz I would tell him about things that, stress and
Yeah,
things related to the business and how difficult it can be, and because there's always a joke, like when I would go see him there's always a joke about like, about what I do, and he's
yeah.
always like, I'm about to go start doing that, da, da, da. And I'm like, we're always laughing about it, and then it's like, and then his assistant, she's always just like, yeah, but it's a lot of work. I guess she had a boyfriend that was like doing it before. um
Oh,
yeah, and so she's like, yeah, that's a lot of work. So she's like, haha, funny that you'd go start one. It's no easy task.
no.
And but yeah, so we're always talking about it back and forth though. And then he's like, well, yeah, you're telling me like it's, being a surgeon is like high stress, so like
I bet.
anything that you're
Yeah.
gonna do well in and do well financially and everything, I mean, it's you're gonna have stress.
Right.
One can be
Business
better
that
than
you
the other.
start. Of
One
course.
one career can be better than the other. However, there is that stress. So yeah, not to
Yeah.
drag it down like on every podcast. This is only
I know. I know. We're
yeah.
like, it's a
We're like,
lot of work. Yeah, I know.
really?
No,
We need to
the reason that I stress that though, I know that any business that you start, it takes a lot of work. Any
yeah.
business, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But the reason that I do stress it and that I really like just keep beating that point is that I'm tired of people thinking that, they see just little snippets of our life and they think that's all we do and they're like, how hard can that be? And then they come over to the site and they don't value what we do and they want it at like a dollar store price. And I'm
correct.
like,
Yeah.
no, the work that it took to get here and to get this product to you, this content, no, this is not the dollar store and you
Exactly.
need to value it. And so that's why I constantly drive that point home, like to get ready and to film, like to get ready and to set everything up, to put myself together, to figure out what I'm going to do, to like actually start probably takes an hour.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
And then I
hour
have
and
to
a
do
half.
it, and then I have to edit it. Like,
Yep.
and that is not just the time that it takes to do it, but it takes time away from me doing something else to where I could be
100%.
making money. So if I'm doing that for you, have you ever heard the term pay to play, sir? Like,
Yeah.
you have to pay to play. Do you,
Yeah.
you can't go to a restaurant and then tell someone, well, I don't think that you worked that hard on that meal and it only took you 10 minutes to put together. So why don't you sell me that lobster and steak for $5? Like, you don't
Yeah.
do that. So why do you do that in this industry? That really pisses me off. So that's why I just like am shoving it down to everyone's throat that it's work.
Yeah. That brings up an interesting point that I actually was just thinking about this the other day, and that like when you are a business owner, you set your own, products, rates, and all of that. Um, and I think that over time, because I've actually been, I guess, like on the journey to and developing myself as like a business owner slash entrepreneur, if I can
Yeah.
talk. Ugh. all that tech like all the tech issues had my brain like kind of scrambled.
I
I can't
know.
talk. Anyways, but yeah, so I have been on that journey for like since like 2015ish,
Yeah.
and so I guess 2011 actually is when we really like stopped working jobs and we were like determined to work from home. We're going to do this. Like, it doesn't matter. We're going to find a way.
Yeah.
So since 2011, we've been like without jobs and just like developing ourselves and working hard on having that lifestyle that we dreamt of, right? Like the freedom lifestyle. And so I have seen over that time through everything that we've tried and done, we've created products that were for like meditation, anxiety relief, like coaching programs. Like I said, I did weight loss coaching. I was actually trained to be a yoga teacher and taught yoga for a time, like in person taught, and also created online courses that I implemented into my weight loss coaching program.
Yeah.
So I've been through like a lot of different things where I was putting some kind of value out. And so what has happened over time though is that I've noticed that it's what your perceived value is, like what you think your value is what you're going to put out and what you're going to expect
Right.
back, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like having been through all of the training that I've been through, all of the different things I've tried and failed at and have refined and developed in myself, and all of the now like surgeries and things that I've done to like refine myself and make myself better and make, because being a model, I am the product.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to say that. Like, it doesn't bother me. This is the product, and I've worked hard on refining the product, right? And so in
Sorry, it sounds so funny to say that loud. It's like we are.
and
Like, it's like, okay, we are. We are.
my people, my fans, followers have, you know, they have appreciated those efforts, and I'm seeing that back. But I am now also, I have increased my value as I've increased my perceived value. And so I am seeing that though. Like, I'm seeing that, yes, the return is there, because I just think it's interesting because I've, like I said, been doing it since back in, not trying to like hog the floor here, but since 2011, been developing myself, you know, being a business owner, home business owner, and having gone through struggles where I'm not charging a lot for my coaching, I'm not getting paid enough, like kind of thing. But because I didn't perceive myself that way, and I actually had like some other mentors that were like, you've trained on XYZ, like you've got all of these thousands of dollars of training, you have this knowledge that the basic, you know, the general public doesn't have, that you can help with, you can make a contribution with, you should be charging this much. And I'm like,
you just didn't feel it. Yeah,
I'm
you're like, that doesn't
no,
feel
I
right.
could never.
Yeah.
But now I'm at this stage in my career, in my life, and being a business owner, and I'm like, oh no, that's going to cost that much. And somebody's like, oh, but I want it for this. And I'm like, well, like you said, that steak dinner you're going for is not going to be $5 because you think you should pay $5. No, it's $20, $30, $50.
Right.
You know?
And this is not the dollar store, and this is not the bargain basement.
No, yeah.
So sorry.
Yeah,
sorry
and that's because of your perceived value of yourself and your product and your business. And that's just something I see as really crucial in any home business. And I was trained on that. I was taught that by many mentors, but I was trained on that. And I just never understood it until I saw the value, until I was there. Right. So I just feel like, yeah.
Actually,
that's kind of
really
like what I want to talk about
this though, because I feel like from what I'm seeing from other girls, most see their worth. I say most. I mean, it's not like I'm like checking in with all of them, but when I do happen to see things, I'm like, okay, that's about in line with my prices. Some are more, and that's totally fine. Get it, girl. Some are like, whoa, way out there. A lot of them are in line with our pricing, though. I think we're very similar. But I think some could definitely use some help with that. And speaking of coaching, I the last couple of days, and I didn't say anything to you because we're like just trying to get this podcast off the ground.
Yeah.
But I'm like, we should we have a lot of knowledge and we know what
Yeah.
it takes to get this business off the ground.
Are you
And
proposing to me, Holly, for a coaching program?
I feel like I'm ready to propose. Yeah, I mean, yes, this
Yes.
will cost it.
She said yes. No.
We will, is she saying yes?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, I think I should. I
I
really
think
do.
so.
I've wanted to do this for a long time.
Yeah.
And I know there's a guy that I follow. I don't want to tell the audience who he is because I don't want them to know who she is.
Okay. You're
But
like,
he,
you need to know who we are.
yeah, you just need to know about us. That's all you need to care
It's not a
about.
big deal.
Yeah, but anyways, his girlfriend, she's very, very, very well known. He is the behind the scenes guy. I mean, like he handles everything, and he just launched his own coaching program. She's not even involved in it. Now, I'm not going to knock the knowledge that he has. I will say that she has. I think early on she worked hard on social media, but now she just like made it. She has millions of followers, so she can kind of like rest. And I think things have really changed on social media since she got to where she is. It's not as easy now.
Yeah. 100%.
And so coaching someone on how to make it on social media 4 years ago and coaching them now, it's a totally different game.
Yeah.
And girls need to know now, today, if you don't have a following, if it's not big, if you're struggling to grow your accounts, like we can show you how this is done and how to manage multiple accounts and how to get where you want to be. So I think you and I have that knowledge.
Yeah.
And I think we should do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need like a little champagne pop.
Yeah, let's call this a soft launch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's exciting.
Yeah.
I think we can put together a really nice course. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And have like a whole digital course. Anyways, we'll get into it. We like don't worry about
That's
all
all
of the details.
business meeting.
Yes. Yeah, that's for the girls to get into. I mean, not that the guys can't know, but they're not going to be signing up for that course.
No, yeah. Some of
They're
them.
going to be interested in a different course.
Yes, a different course.
Yeah, a different course. But not that one. So I'm really excited about that.
You might be surprised on that. Who doesn't want to see you? Who doesn't want to?
Where do you think? I don't know why. I was like thinking, but I was like,
Who doesn't want to see two good-looking teachers teaching anything?
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, but you will have to pay. You will have to pay. Full coaching fees.
Yep. But yeah, it's happening. So
yeah. Yeah. So where are we at?
All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and play for the second part of our wonderful program. Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
And
wonderful program.
What are you gonna have?
Seems I think everyone's familiar with the rules. So no lying, girls.
Okay.
Girls.
You have to tell the truth and no cheating.
Okay. All right. So
and
how many fingers do we need?
And if you guys don't like the question, just say pass and I'll cut that out.
Is it a 2-finger or 3 or
Let's
5?
do 5.
5. Okay.
5 fingers. So hold your little fingers up.
Yep.
Never have I ever had a one-night stand.
We put it down if we have?
Yes. I can't see you, Holly, so what am I
Are you?
I didn't make a move. I'm just chilling. I did not do anything. Okay.
We're waiting.
Well, waiting on what?
Oh, Holly said she hasn't made a move. Can't you hear her?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
she didn't make a move. She's still holding.
Well, I was expecting you guys to give each other a shit or something and talk or say something about it.
Oh, I was waiting for the next thing.
I don't know. Call her a slut or something.
Oh.
I don't know.
She's like, Adriana. No.
I know. I'm not the norm. Okay.
Okay.
Especially given what I do for a living. It's like, really, it's kind of a shock, right?
Yeah, actually,
That I would
okay,
not
here,
have-
then
that I
we
would
can
have-
talk about it. I was actually
Okay.
like, really?
All right. So the fact that you just asked, have you had a one-night stand? And my hand's still up.
Yeah, I
But
have.
yet, I do what I do for a living. You're like, how do you have all your fingers still there?
Yeah, no, I don't have mine.
So Holly is the more moral of the two.
Yeah,
That's clear.
She's better. Holly's better.
She's better.
No. I know it's a shock, though. You're like, but you have a lot of content.
Okay. Let's see. Never have I ever kissed more than one person in one night. Let's just leave it like that.
Okay.
I have a finger down.
Okay. We got 2 and 1.
Okay, so Holly's winning by 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I better slow my roll in life.
Okay. Next.
Never have I ever had made nookie in a I don't know how else to say it on Instagram.
Yeah.
In a public place. Well, not any in your life. I mean in a public place.
Okay. We're both
I
down
put a
for
finger
that.
down.
Yeah, I know you
I
would
have a
be.
finger down. Yeah. Yes. I'm not innocent.
Completely innocent.
Not, yeah.
Here's,
Not completely. Yeah.
here's one that's gonna make you squirm.
Okay.
Never have I ever fantasized about someone in this room of the same sex.
Wait, what? Oh, that's... Okay, we're gonna leave it up.
Wait, am I slow? Like,
Is that like really inappropriate though?
No, because what's fantasized?
Okay. Meaning you and
I mean, okay, let me just say this.
Meaning you two girls with each other. That's what I'm
We've
saying.
worked, we've been co-workers together. You can read between the lines, and it was a lot of fun.
So I don't know.
I have 2 fingers left. How many do you have?
2.
Tied.
Okay.
Never had I ever had relations in an automobile.
Oh,
I
I
gotta
have
stand
one. I have a
fast.
pinky left. That's all I have. There's a pinky.
You girls are both losing.
Yeah. It is.
Wow.
But this needs to be a really good one. Make it a good one.
Yeah, make it challenging.
Never have I ever gone skinny dipping. Wait, with
Where?
someone attractive.
With well, that's kind of mean if I didn't put my finger down.
Oh,
Wait, did I answer right or wrong? Never have I that I have done
you,
it.
if you
Oh,
have
with
done
someone
it, and
attractive.
you were
Yeah, of
attracted,
course.
okay.
There, all down.
Then I'm done at this game.
You guys both lost at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know
Oh
how.
well.
Well, let's go. We're
Where
gonna have to
did
do
I
a.
go wrong that you? Okay, because I was ahead of you. Oh,
Yeah, you were ahead of me by 1,
I
and then
was.
and then
Yeah,
it
that's
all
somehow
just
got
came.
it.
But then your true nature came
unraveling.
out, and you lost
It all
just like
unraveled.
she did.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do one tiebreaker then. This one will definitely break the tie.
Okay.
Never have I ever joined the Mile High Club.
Okay, I haven't. Maybe Holly has.
I haven't. No.
Oh,
shit.
I mean, I'd like
Sorry.
to. Do you have a
Let's
friend?
see.
Like, what?
I'm just literally thinking because you probably fly more than me. I drive more than I fly, so.
So when I get on an airplane, I am boring. When I get on an airplane, again, I am taking a selfie. Like, don't get me wrong, but then it's nap time.
Yeah.
It's 2 things. It's either nap time or I'm like immediately connecting the Wi-Fi, and I'm like, I need the internet, and
Well, that
I'm
wasn't-
working.
Well, that
So it's
wasn't
one of the
as spicy ending as you were trying to create.
Okay,
It really
just
wasn't.
one.
It didn't land at all. No.
Okay, we gotta have a tiebreaker. Let me do
Okay,
one
alright.
more.
Okay.
Let's see. Never have I ever.
I guess we need 1 finger up for this.
Okay.
It's got to be a good one because it's gonna be the last one.
That's gotta be
There's a lot of pressure here.
there is.
Let's see. Never have I ever used food in bed. That's a weird one.
Used it
Yes.
like for work?
Interpret
Well,
that how you will.
Yes, I've
probably
used it in
not.
multiple ways. Yeah, yes, I lost.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
lost.
I've
Well,
used it for
I was,
work.
yeah.
I've had snacks in bed, like just for fun, like snacks in bed. I've done some
Yeah. That's what,
ice
yeah.
cream birthday cake flavor. I mean, it
Birthday
was
cake
bad.
flavor.
Well, that'll teach us
Yeah.
to play this game with the two of you. We should have played this game with like one of you and the church lady. That would have been much more interesting. That would have been much better.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we going to go ahead and wrap this one up? We're going to close this one out today. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks everybody for joining us. This was fun. We hope to see you back on the next episode.
Yes.
I think we're doing them weekly right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for joining us. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We love it.
Yes.
We love you. And we just want to bring you more of this good, like the good vibes.
Yeah.
So, yep. Bye for now.